Lock and load, Flag Nation. This is Flag on the Play Under Siege on week 15. I'm Hugh and this is Paul, and I haven't left the basement in a month. We're getting scared, Flag Nation. We're feeling like the end times are here. We feel like rich people have finally launched their final plan to round up all the poor people like me and put them into camps where they'll live and starve and work for the fat cats. I'm just like tired of their bullshit. It's part of the Satan worshiping 1%'s evil plan to enslave the rest of the American population and turn them into an indentured slave race with no unions. Thomas Haley from the Kansas City Chiefs and Tony Sperano from the Miami Dolphins were fired. Paul, tell us more about this.
Yo, man, they lost their jobs, happens all the time in the NFL. Right now there's interim coaches in there so they can avoid the Rooney rule. Now what I'm saying now, you fire coaches, what you're going to have to do is before you go to CBS, before you go to A&E, before you go to ESPN, before you go to Fox Family, before you go to BET, before you go to all these awesome networks, come to our network, man.
This week the Denver Broncos play the New England Patriots, and I know for a fact that Tim Tebow speaks directly to angels. That's how he keeps winning, that's how he keeps doing everything. He grew up in the Philippines, he found an idol in a cave that lets him talk to angels. That's the whole deal. It's true. We're the Truth Patrol. Why would we lie to you?
Yeah, I'm going with the Patriots on this one. They got the Hard Drive Collider. Bill Belichick can travel through time. They know what's going to happen on this. And if Tebow wins this match, I'll get baptized in the holy water of Arizona. And I'll come with a brand new man. Probably not as angry, but probably a little more self-righteous. Hey, yo, what's going on, Flag Nation? We're going to move right to Monday, and there's finally a football game. Thanks a lot, Disney. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going with the Steelers on this one. I'm not taking the Niners at all, like, duh. I know Marvin Harrison is out for doing some awesome, wicked, killer hit. Remember when football was rad and there used to be rad, mega hit videos? That was awesome. We should go back to that. Big Ben's hurt. He's going to throw a million passes. They're just going to inject his leg with stem cells or, like, cut off, like, Peyton Manning's leg and put it back on him. Because Peyton Manning's just up for parts, man.
That's right. Now, we haven't talked about the 49ers too much this year, but I know for a fact that Jim Harbaugh used to be the coach at Stanford, part of the Ivy League, part of the 1%, part of the people that are keeping me down, part of the people that call me every day to say, why haven't you paid your bills yet? And I say, I don't have any money. They say, well, Hugh, debt is a responsibility that you have to pay. And I say, stop trying to let me down, rich fat cat. I find out where they live, and I call their house at 3 a.m. and breathe into it. Listen, my point is the 49ers are going down this week, and the Steelers are going to win.
Alright, welcome to the Who Cares Report. I'm Hugh Stewart.
Yo, and I'm Paul Doucette.
Okay, Paul, here we go. You ready? Jacksonville versus Atlanta.
Who cares?
Dallas versus Tampa Bay.
Who cares?
Seattle and Chicago.
Who cares?
Miami and Buffalo.
Who cares?
Green Bay and Kansas City.
Who cares?
Tennessee and Indianapolis.
Who cares?
Washington versus New York Giants.
Who cares?
Cincinnati versus St. Louis.
Who cares?
Carolina versus Houston.
Who cares?
New Orleans and Minnesota, Cleveland, Arizona. It's over. Who cares?
Some teams aren't gonna make it because they're close to the edge. Yo, what's going on? There's a lot of teams that are close to the edge and down by the river, and we're gonna run them down right now. We're going through the NFC, and we're going through what teams aren't gonna make it to the playoffs. They're on the bubble, they're not gonna get it in, they didn't win enough games. Hugh's gonna break something down, I'm gonna break something down, you're not gonna know what's going on, we're just gonna be throwing shit left, right, and center. Information wars, man.
That's right, Paul. First off, we got the Detroit Lions. They're Moloch's team. We've been talking about the Dark Lord all year, but here's the thing. The Dark Lord is killing himself. These teams are getting fouls, and Dominican Sue is like manifesting horns, and he's burning holes in his bathtub. Like, this team is a mess right now. They're not going to make it in. Paul, tell me about the Bears.
Yo, the Bears are messed up. Cutler's out. They just don't know what they're doing. The Moonchild can't protect them. They have no defenses against Moloch, against the other teams, against the Arizona Cardinals, and against Big Oil. The Bears, if you're a Bears fan, I know you're out there, I know you're watching, just take your sweater off and just start watching old SNL clips, man, because the Bears are done.
Urlacher's all right, though. He's not too bad. But the Arizona Cardinals are also out. I don't even know anything about this team. I could not even tell you who the quarterback is right now. Like, it's not Cobb, right? Cobb's injured still? I don't know. Who cares? Moving on. Paul, tell me about the Atlanta Falcons.
The Atlanta Falcons are another who cares team. They can't put it together. Matt Ryan's an okay quarterback. They were really only good if they could have got that Vic clone together, but that project failed. They've got a hard schedule ahead of them, I'm pretty sure, but I haven't been watching because Arizona, like, big deal. The only team I ever watched from Arizona was the Suns, and that was, like, passively when I thought Steve Nash was okay.
Steve Nash is okay. He's kind of great. I wish we'd go to a better team. Moving on to our final part of this team, it is the Cowboys. They suck. I would love them to win because Paul would have a heart attack and die, and then I could get a better partner. Hi. Welcome to Flag on the Play Challenge. This is when the audience gets to ask us questions. So, is there anyone in the audience who'd like to ask us a question this week? Yes, you right there.
How do you think Canada's withdrawal from the climate change talks will affect Dallas's chances against Tampa Bay on Saturday?
That's an interesting question. As you know, Tampa Bay are the Moonchild's chosen people, and ever since the Chicago Bears shut down the Moonchild, they've been not able to really recover. Also, Jerry Jones, the head of the Dallas Cowboys, is a known oil magnate, and with the shutting down of the Keystone Pipeline, how is he going to get money to murder people?
Paul,
Will Phillip Rivers' hashtag Super Swag December Magic be able to push the San Diego Chargers over the dirty crack-slanging Baltimore Ravens this Sunday?
No way, Rivers is a bum. He's had the crappiest year I've ever seen him play. I mean, I don't really like Flacco because of my Steelers affiliation, but I think they got this, man. Their defense is going to hold them down, and like, when was the last time like Rivers won a game?
Last 2 games.
Last 2 weeks? Oh, who'd they play against?
Jacksonville and Buffalo.
Oh, okay, cool. I can win those games. Like, that'd be pretty easy. Buffalo would be a little hard, but Jacksonville? Like, come on, man. They're coachless.
Can we just have a new segment where it's called Paul Fights with a Member of the Audience? Flag Nation, I know I've talked a lot of mad yang about the New York Jets this year. I've called them a bum team. I've said that Mark Sanchez is a bum quarterback. I've called Rex Ryan the worst coach in the NFL. I maybe made fun of Antonio Cromartie. But the fact is, I love the Jets. Every year, I love watching them come to the playoffs for the last 2 years. And I just love watching them like beat the Patriots or do whatever it is they do. And it's December now. Mark Sanchez is on fire. The Jets defense is doing their thing. And I'm so excited about it. The fact is, though, our government is involved in some nefarious activities, as you know. And it's just a fact that someday they're going to come for us. We know too much. That's why me and Paul have been running drills every day, twice a day, to get ready for when they come and try to get the information out of us. They're going to ask us about the runestones. They're going to ask us about where the bodies are buried. They're going to ask us about all kinds of things. And we're going to be ready for you, Obama. Barry, you're not fooling anybody. Paul, let's do this thing.
Where's my safety can? No one's still talking. Week 14, Fox News was right. Waterboarding isn't torture, man. Terrorists are just cowards.
That's the Sweet flag on the play. Go Jets.